Did you have people looking at you?
Am I good now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got my thinking cap on.
You funny.
If you don't got your thinking cap on, click off of this video right now. All of this is gonna go over your head. Should I take my thinking cap off? What you doing? Come on, yo. I'm good like this. This is how I think. How you gonna tell me how to think? How you spell visualization? V-I-S-U-A-L-I-Z-A-T-I-O-N. Okay, cool. Wow, every time I'm on and I can never pin the comments or somebody else comment. Okay, there we go. Thank you. What is visualization? Everybody needs this key piece. No one, at least that I'm connected with, has mastered this skill, visualization, the power of using the imagination to create forward movements inside of your mind. You have to learn how to picture what you want in advance. Picture what you want in advance. The way that you manifest is to focus. And I am reading some notes. Focusing is holding a thought or picture inside of your mind without thinking of other things. You cannot manifest if you cannot focus. If you lack focus, then you lack manifestation. But if you have a strong focus or the will power to focus, that's why willpower is so important. The will to focus equals manifestations. Manifestations equals blessings, and blessings equals abundance. So simply put, utilize your visual powers, your imagination, your power to think in advance, pictures, words, places, people. Focus on that thought. Breaking it down, quantumly speaking, when you focus on something, you are charging that thought with energy. The more energy you put into a thought, the faster that thought vibrates. When things vibrate super fast or super dense, as they call it in science, they become matter. They matter, literally. When you think heavily on things, you pour energy into that thing, that place, that person, and that person literally becomes matter, or they start mattering. It's science. It's not just psychology. It's science. So, I'm not saying if you want to be the richest person in the world or own your own business, just sit there and think about it, because that shit's not gonna work either. You gotta put action. You gotta fuel action, which is the physical force in the equation that you have to add on top of the mental force in the equation, which is your thoughts, your focus, and your imagination, to actually create this manifestation. Now, again, if you don't have your thinking caps on, which I have my thinking cap on, it's gonna go over your head. Simply put, if your formula is out of order, if it's working now, it's not going to be solid. If it's not working now, it's not going to work. Get your formula right and then solve the problem. Think about it. Every math class you've ever been in, before you solve the equation, what did you have to do? Get the formula right. PEMDAS. You can't multiply without doing what's in the parentheses first. You're going to get the wrong answer every single time. And I'm not saying this just to be funny. I'm saying this to make a realization. Recognize that the formula has to be followed in specific order for a specific answer. I'm not saying if you follow the PEMDAS formula, you won't get an answer. You just won't get the correct answer. So visualize. Think about what your vision is. What are you seeking to achieve? Where are you going? Where are you at right now? Where did you come from? Where you came from no longer exists. Where you're going, that doesn't exist either. What exists is right now. Right now, stop. Write out the blueprint. What is your vision? What do you see? What are you good at? Who are you? What are your gifts? What are your talents? Even if you're a nobody, even a nobody is a somebody to somebody. You don't even have to believe in yourself because there's always someone out there who believes in you. Just get your ass up and move. Move forward. But move forward with a blueprint. If you move forward without a blueprint, you're going to be building on a weak foundation. And if you build on a weak foundation, we all know what happened to the Twin Towers. No, but seriously.
They didn't have a weak foundation.
It went down. It went down.
I mean, we know why, but that wasn't on.
Simply put,
It's a conspiracy. What's the conspiracy?
I mean, everything is a conspiracy. Because everything is spirit. Everything is conspired in spirit. Everything is inspired conspiracy. Okay, I'm making shit up now. Scratch that. Let me get back on track. Which leads me to my next point. Stay on track. A straight line. The quickest way to a point is what? A straight line. Stay on the line. Like a train. They stay on track. If the train you are riding on today, tomorrow, next week gets off track, you're dead. So imagine every time you got off track, what happens to your thoughts, what happens to your plan, what happens to your vision. They die. It's so important to stay on that line because the more you stay on that line, the closer you get to your destination. And if you don't stay on that line, you'll never get to your destination. People still questioning themselves on how come I haven't made it yet? Am I not good enough? No, you're not focused enough. And you're never going to manifest your dreams, your desires, if you cannot hold that thought long enough. It's not just about the action. You gotta consciously be doing it. You gotta consciously be thinking about what it is that you're doing at the same time that you're doing it. Because if you're not thinking about it, then you're just a program, you're just a robot, you're just running off of your subconscious. And subconsciously, you won't get better. You only get better by consciously putting the effort, the energy there. I mean, it's that simple. Visualize, use your imagination, think in advance, stay on the line. Don't get distracted. Because then your vision dies. Your blueprint, it has to be there or else you have no foundation. Start from the foundation up, not from the penthouse down. Although the penthouse may look good, you may have all of these amenities and a double faucet bathroom sink and a golden shower with a city view.
Golden shower.
But if you didn't start with the foundation, all of that shit is going to come down. Just wait. When the storm happens, it's going to come down. And the storm is going to happen. Have y'all seen the market lately? But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Not yet.
Not yet, at least. I mean, I'm just gonna keep dealing these. I'm just gonna keep looking at my cards and playing when time comes, because I'm focused. I overstand, not just understand. I overstand the direction I need to go in. So I'm gonna continue going in that direction, and I'm going to continue aligning myself with individuals who can see or who share the same vision. It's that simple. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's simple. Nothing in life is easy. There's always a challenge. But once you know the system and you got the formula, it becomes simple. Yeah, math was challenging until I learned the PEMDAS formula, until I learned the slope formula. It's that simple. She's tuning in too, getting these downloads. She got a thinking cap on, so I don't know if she's catching all these, but she is. Her thinking cap is her thinking cap. The most important thing about success is the second letter. You. Literally. You. You have to focus. You don't focus, it won't work. I've never made a basketball shot without focus. I'm not saying to think about it, I'm saying to focus. Two different things. Thinking about it slows the whole process down. When you're writing, if you ever wrote a paragraph, an essay, if you're an artist and you write bars, you write lines, a poet and you write, when you think, it slows you down consciously because you're using that conscious power or energy to think. And you can't think as fast as you do. So don't think about it. Focus on the art and just let it flow. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's that simple. Remember, the most important thing in success is you, the second letter. Focus, visualize, stay on track, and just know that the direction that you're going in, once you have your blueprint, is going to lead you to, if it doesn't lead you to the promised land, you're going to be next door to the promised land. And next door to the promised land, guess what? It's still the promised land. That was a midnight session. I gotta continue working. I love all of you. Whoever's watching this, nobody's watching this right now, but somebody is. There's always somebody watching. You ever get that gut feeling? That's somebody that's watching. So if you don't believe in yourself, know that somebody does. And it's okay. It's okay not to believe in yourself because you may not know what you're capable of. But as long as you continue executing, you're going to shock yourself. Watch yourself and believe yourself. Because only you can heal yourself. Heal yourself. Reveal yourself. And then you'll just live your best self. Peace.